You're not trading, you're trying to escape something. So you are running from either the matrix, your 9 to 5, a relationship, past childhood trauma, some kind of negative identity that you have in your subconscious, just some environmental issue that is making you unhappy, and then you coming into trading trying to escape it. And the problem is, you don't need more discipline if you want to succeed as a trader. What you actually need is a direction, a purpose, so that you're not trading to escape, you're trading with purpose. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually find your purpose in trading and find the purpose behind your trades, because this is going to be the thing that's going to separate you from your old self and help you level up as a consistent trader. So before we get started, go ahead, like and subscribe, drop a comment below. This is going to help boost the algorithm and get this video out to more traders like you. So let's get started. So basically, the problem is you're trading without purpose. Do you understand? So you're treating trading as a casino, as a dopamine fix. You come to the market late, you arrive without a plan, and then you're just trying to catch whatever trade you can for that day. You don't even have a bias. Do you understand? And then this is how you start tilting, because you catch one trade and somebody told you that, oh, you should have 3 trades a day or 2 trades a day, and you think that that's a good idea, or maybe even 10 trades a day because you think that more trades means more money. Whatever that is, whatever that case is, it's gonna affect the way you trade the markets for that day or that week. Okay, so you arrive and you're like thinking, oh, okay, I have 3 shots or I have a couple of shots at this and I need to make money, because you're trying to escape. So you catch the first trade and then it's a loss. And then you take another trade and then that's a loss. And then you take another trade. And then for that day, you break even. Okay. Now you have a bad habit, right? Because you think that you can just keep trading until you break even. But what happened if that third trade was also a loss and then you didn't break even, and then now you're in a loss? You're 3 trades in, and you're frustrated in a loss without a trading plan, without a system. And then now you start to tilt. You start to go for the fourth, the fifth. And this is how you drain your accounts. This is how you blow up your accounts. It's not even about discipline at this point. It's about not having a direction, not knowing the purpose behind why you're showing up, not knowing what you're trying to achieve and accomplish for that day, for that week. You see, if you had a purpose and your purpose was to take one A plus setup, do you understand? Then you would not be taking anything less, right? You wouldn't be rushing in to trades. You know that you have come to the market today with a purpose of taking one A plus setup, or one A plus setup for the week, depending if you're a swing trader or a day trader. That's all subjective, right? And just by having this little tweak in the way you show up every day, or when you show up, you're going to move different, because you have a purpose now. So you know why you're there. Do you understand? As like opposed to like being a gambler that's just showing up at the casino for the sake of it, because they're bored, because they don't like their 9 to 5 job and they're on their lunch break. Do you understand? Or they feel like they're going to win the lottery today because everything's out of their control. They can't stick to a plan. They don't have a plan, right? That's gambling. You see, there's a big difference. So when you have a purpose, you're going to move different. Think of like a warrior that goes into battle without a plan. He's going to get killed. He's going to get slaughtered. right? If you go to war without a purpose, you don't know what you're fighting for, you don't know who you're fighting for. Put it that way. That will make it even worse, right? Then you're just going to get slaughtered like within minutes. Do you understand? In the art of war, Sun Tzu said that the battle is won before the war is begun. And what that means is that the plan has been made clear before they even went to battle. The general already knew what to do before the battle started. They had a plan. They had a purpose. They knew what they were fighting for. And this is the mental reframe that you have to have in your trading, right? It's going to separate you from everybody else if you can do this. Do you understand? Because now when you rock up, you know why you're there. So this is how to go about this, right? And if you can just try this week, it's going to improve and it's going to keep you out of bad trades, okay? And it's going to stop you from overtrading and all the bad stuff. It's going to just make things a lot easier for you. So this is what you want to be doing. Let's say you are trading New York or London or whatever session you're going to trade. First of all, you need to know what session you're trading, right? And why you're trading and what pair you're looking at, okay? But before that even happens, I want you to minimum have 1 hour pre-market. Before that market even opens, I want you to have 1 hour and you scan the market. You're scanning the market without taking a trade, without FOMOing into any bad trades or any of that nonsense, right? You're being disciplined about this and you know why you're doing that. That's the purpose of that 1 hour, okay, is to have a plan, is to create a battle plan, right? So you know what you're looking for. You're trying to understand the bias of the day or build a story, right? You're trying to build a case of why you should be trading that day. And it might even be that you did the 1 hour scanning and the pre-market planning and there were no opportunities. Nothing looked good for that day. Fine. Then you just don't even look at the charts for the rest of the day, right? You keep yourself out. But that 1 hour, the purpose is to try and find your setup, your one setup, the one thing that you know inside out, the one setup that you've mastered. And then take a pen and a paper and write it out on a piece of paper. Write out your trading plan. It should be a small paragraph, what you're looking for. Just write it out, man. Like if you're looking for a certain kind of reversal, a market structure break, or a fair value gap, or a bounce off some order block, whatever it is, you have to be clear about it, right? And you get clear about it by writing it out. You write it out, pen and paper, blue pen, white piece of paper. You write it out with your hand. So now you are ready for battle. It sounds so simple, but you're not doing it. It really comes down to that because if you can write out your trading plan and then stick to it, this is important. You have to stick to it. You're going to be able to take consistent trades because now you're sticking to one framework, one setup. Do you understand? And then it's going to be able to repeat itself over a course of however many days and weeks. Do you understand? So it's important that you have this plan written out way before the market opens and then stick to it. And then if you don't stick to it, you got to punish yourself. You you got to know why. What you got to look at, why did you break your trading plan? Was it FOMO? Was it boredom? Did you not get enough action? What was it? You have to look into it and try and work on that emotion. And then if you have a series of days where you recognize that you have this negative emotional pattern, that you can't stop yourself from entering trades too soon or too late, or you're chasing price, or you're FOMOing, or you're doing something, then you probably have a psychology problem. And if you have a psychology problem, then check out the first link in the description. That's what we do. We fix your mindset. We rewire your subconscious mind so that you can trade from a place of discipline and clarity and calmness, right? Without being anxious all the time. You're trading with purpose. Do you understand? This is important stuff. It might sound boring to you and it might also sound obvious, but you're not doing it. And this is why you keep failing. It's just one hour, give it a fair 1 hour of pure focus. Okay? Focus, deep focus for 1 hour before the markets open, right? Before your kill zones, whatever your time zones are, and write a detailed plan out and give it 100% focus. Don't be playing on Instagram. Don't be opening Facebook. Don't be watching YouTube videos. Don't even listen to music. Do this in silence and watch what happens. And then meditate. You sit, you visualize the way the setup should be according to your plan that you wrote out. You see the trade happening before you, and then you stick to that plan. If you don't see that happening, then you don't take a trade. There's no trade that day. There's not taking a trade is trading as well. Do you understand? Cash is a position. Holding money and not taking a bad trade is a good decision. Do you understand? You can sit in cash and then wait until your setup shows up, right? And you're only going to do this by having a plan, a written out plan. You have to write it out so it's clear. Yeah. I really want to see you win. And this is one of the things that really changed my trading for the better by having this plan. And you should be doing it. Not trading from memory, not trading because you are clever or you're trying to catch this breakout without a like some people are trading breakouts without a bias, right? They're just reacting to markets like, oh, okay, it just broke to the downside. Oh, it broke the 15-minute structure. You shouldn't be doing that, right? If you're going to do a breakout trade, here's an example. If you're a breakout trader, right, at least have a bias so that if it breaks in your direction of your bias, then take the trade. But if it breaks in the other direction, then you know to stay out, right? Your win rate's going to go up. So now you're a breakout trader, but you have a purpose. You know why you're doing what you're doing. Do you understand? So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe and drop a comment below. Let me know why you're trading and if you know what you're trading and why you trade. Okay? Until next time, stay safe out there. Take care now. Bye.